Attorney General Alan Wilson announced 2 men were recently charged after investigators discovered child sexual abuse material. Now, tips from the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children led them to these suspects who you see on your screen. Justin Chandler, he's from Easley. Robert Daniels, he's from Liberty. Officials say Chandler was taken into custody September 27th. He's charged with 2 counts of third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor, while Daniels was taken into custody October 6th. He's charged with 10 counts of second-degree sexual exploitation of a minor and 10 counts of third-degree sexual exploitation of a minor. Daniels faces up to 200 years in prison, while Chandler faces up to 20.